Hi, it's Brenda. Yeah, hi, you're Addie. So I get some stuff done. I have a fat old lady cat sleeping on the bed. Welcome to my channel, My New Me, where you get to watch as I try to make sense out of the chaos that has become my life and my home. How lucky are you? Are you sleeping on the bed, baby? And Addie's down there? Okay. You can go sleep on the bed too? You don't know? So, I've had comments about that's obviously a headboard. Yes, it is. Why didn't I put the head of the bed to there? And mainly it's because right now at this stage of my life, I'm trying to make living as easy as possible for myself so I can actually enjoy life a little and do a little more. And after months of living in a hotel room and getting out on either side of the bed, if the bed was this way, getting out on either side of the bed, walking around things to get to the bathroom, especially on days when movement is difficult, I decided no, I want to make it a whole lot easier to myself. So when Tally allows me to have my side of the bed, you knew I was talking about you. When Tally allows me to have my side of the bed, it's a whole lot easier for me to just get out here and zip right around to the bathroom, as if I ever do any zipping at all. But that's what I'll do, I'll zip. So that's why I have the bed like this. That may look odd, but I have plans for that in the future, which will be a future video. Yay, there's my driveway. I've parked the stroller and the granny cart. That is a video that's done, just needs to be uploaded. Those boxes are all that's left to be unpacked and put away. Yay, it dwindled a lot. Those two are just empty boxes that need to be taken away, and that's my dirty laundry. And here's my little reading nook. Who are you talking to in there? Huh? There's been a fly in this hotel room, a great big fly. It's been driving her nuts. So she's been talking to it and chasing it. So there's my little reading nook, and that's my heater box. That's my stand for now. And that bag, I really like the bag and want to use it for things, but somebody, let me give you one guess who, somebody likes to sleep in it. So it stays there. The backwards bee on the floor. That's a pile of garbage. As soon as my son can, he's going to come over and haul it over to the dumpster. That whole thing just needs to go to the storage room because I don't want anything that's there in here. No, I want you. Yeah, I'm not talking about you. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? You think I'm going to get you? There's nothing. Oh, is it my shadow? Is it my shadow? She sees my shadow. What is it? Is the shadow getting you? What is it? Is it my slippers? There's a cat on the slippers. It's not like this is the first time I've worn these. It's not the first time I've worn these, little girl. What about my hairband that somehow mysteriously ended up on the floor? That happens a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I lose hairbands a lot that way. Okay, are you done? Alright. So, my craft center. Check it out. Not really organized, but put away. And I don't have any of my containers are all still in the storage unit. I use boxes, that works. They're pretty much sorted the way I had them in the hotel room and used them. But at least they're on shelves and easy to access now, which I like. And my craft table. Is that pretty? So, it's my little display area. Take Care and Toodles mug. And all gifts from viewers, most of it. From my wonderful, wonderful viewers. So, doesn't that look pretty? Yeah, it does. No, not as pretty as you, I know. I'm sorry. And there's the litter box with the tail sticking out of it. The box of litter. The empty Peek, I saw you. And Tally's chair. What happened? The box is growing paws. Where's that coming from? Yeah? What are you doing? What are you doing, silly girl? Whoops. We saw you, didn't we? We saw you. Enough playing. Time for work. I thought it would fit from there. And apparently I thought wrong. So what's been happening with me? Actually quite a bit. We have been having major internet issues. And it's up and down, down more than up. And now just completely dead. Apparently it's going to cost more money to fix it than what the owners here want to spend. So they lowered my rent since it's supposed to be part of the rent. And I bought a hotspot. That worked for a whole 24 hours and then quit working. Many hours on the phone with the people I got it from, and they finally decided that the device was defective. So I returned it, and now I'm researching a better hotspot rather than just jumping on the first thing I could find that I could afford. Look at how cool that is when you can see everything that comes up inside the vacuum. All the dirt and cat hair and Brenda hair. So the steady internet is still a work in progress. Thing number 2 that's been happening, I got a job. Yay. But it only lasted for 2 months. Boo. But I did work for a while. I went over to talk to the manager about the internet, and he offered me a job as the breakfast attendant. And I told him I'd like to try it if he promised not to hate my guts if I had to quit because I couldn't do it. And he promised that he would try not to hate my guts. So I did it. To be totally honest, the only way I could do it was because the other staff did everything for me. I mean, not everything, but they did most of it for me. They did all the hard stuff. If I would try to do something and it was too much, they would yell at me and tell me to sit down, and they would do it for me. The manager was always telling me sit down and rest. It was 20 hours a week. I would basically have to put the food out, and then he wanted me to rest until it was time to clean up. So I was able to do it, but it got more and more difficult. I was exhausted all the time, and that was actually the only thing I was able to accomplish during that amount of time. I wasn't really able to do much of anything else at all. And my health got worse, as it tends to. My doctor yelled at me, as he tends to. Love this vacuum. Thank you very much again. It's so easy to move around. Well, you probably saw my next project before this is going up, but it's just very pleasant. I sit here and I drink my coffee and I craft. I write in my journal. Look at my the pretty things. It's just very pleasant, very relaxing. Anything I need, I can just reach over here and grab it. I like it. Okay, so the bedroom is done, cats and all. Whoops, I'm sorry. That was very rude of me, wasn't it? There. Now you can sleep in it down there, okay? No? You're just going to run somewhere? Now time for the living room. This is not exactly how I want it. Yes, I have all the furniture covered because, not my furniture, I don't want the cats wrecking it. But it's kind of good enough for right now. I gotta decide what I want to do and where I want to do it. I'm having issues with that chair because I don't like it right there, but Tally lays in it. And she loves to lay in front of the window right there. So, that's gonna stay there. And there's, Addie, there's your fly. Go get it. I just saw it. So, in those, yeah, go get it. Well, get it. Where is it? Where'd it go? I think it's on the wall right there. I think you just scared it away. You getting it? Get it. Those ties came in a box. They were up to run a box, and they are now Tally's toys. But I'm thinking they aren't anymore. And my fan is down here because the air conditioner leaked. So he came in and fixed it, but I'm drying out the carpet because it ran all up under here. So I got the fan blowing on the carpet to dry it out. And. Addie, what if I get rid of some of these ties? Because I don't like them all over. What if I just drape them over Tally's giant box? Yeah, I know you love them, but I don't want them all over the living room floor. Yeah, I really don't. What if I put it in that corner once it dries? What if I put them on that? And then I can't vacuum there. And they'll end up in the middle of the living room floor again, won't they? Yeah, I know. What do you think? I think we're going to dwindle it down to 2 when you weren't looking. And then, what? And then maybe dwindle it down to even more when you aren't looking. Does that sound good? Alright. Now we need a vacuum here. This floor gets bad. I don't know what I do. How I manage to do it. But it just gets... Oh, sorry. Stuff all over the place. Yeah. You would think under my craft table would be worse. Well, part of it is that they have that scratching post and they love it. And I like it. It's lightweight and easy. But it gets the little cardboard things all over the floor. And that gets scattered everywhere. And I don't know. I just don't know. Something sparkly there. What is that? Nothing. Alright. Let's vacuum. While I probably voice over and yammer at you more. And I'm not doing a great vacuum. I'm not doing great. Not feeling wonderful today, but I wanted it clean. I'm not pulling furniture out and vacuuming under, but I'm vacuuming. Oh, you can see it. Look. What are you doing, silly? Where are you going? Where are we going? Let's go. And it did take me all day to wash the dishes, make the bed, and do what you guys have seen me do. And that's okay, I guess. I don't super turtle, right? Have to remember to super turtle. So anyway, my doctor yelled at me for overdoing it, as he tends to. I was overdoing it, as I tend to. And I finally admitted I was overdoing it, which I don't tend to do very often. But I finally did this time. And I had to quit my job. It was sad. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed getting out, seeing people, talking to people, having a steady income, feeling like I was contributing to my life. So now I'll just have to find another way to do it. Something without quite so much physical movement, I think would be better. However, as much as I enjoyed it, I also did not enjoy it. Parts of it I didn't enjoy. I was steadily feeling worse and worse. I had no life outside of work. I mean, I was not capable of doing anything else. Fed myself, fed the cat, did laundry only when I needed to, and that was about it. And unfortunately, I need to apologize to you folks big time. My channel took the brunt of that. And that was my limit. I was not capable of doing more than the basic necessities on top of the job. And as much as I enjoyed having the income, the 20 hours a week really just wasn't worth it. I mean, I used to work 70 hours a week and have a lot more energy and, still be able to function in life after that. So in a big way, this was a good thing because it taught me that, maybe in the back of my mind, there was always that little thought that I might still be able to work and get a full-time job, support myself. Yeah, this sort of taught me, no, it's not going to happen. There are many things in life that we can still super turtle our way through and get done. But I guess this has taught me that there are some things that there is no super turtling your way through it. And it's okay. It's okay to let it go. Give it up. We'll just find an alternative. It may not have worked, but it's not a failure because I tried, right? At least I tried. And that's a huge step. Alright. We're done. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I should have moved the plug. I usually plug it in on the kitchen counter and that reaches everywhere. But because I was putting the camera up there, I didn't want the cord to knock the camera over, so I didn't. So that's where I've been, learning more of my limitations and how to get around them. Or just accept them. Is that comfy? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Are you sunbathing now? The floor's all... They took all my fur off the floor. I gotta put some more back. Don't I? Yeah. Hi, pretty girl. Yeah. She was shaved. That was half the fur. I vacuumed up off this floor. She's not reaching those spots and she's not letting me brush her. I keep trying and she tolerates it for 2 minutes and then swats at me. There's your fly, Addie. Go get it. You getting the fly? So when she nails me, she really nails me. So she's growing dreadlocks. And the boy
She'll let the boy do anything he wants to her. But not me. So, the boy, he came over and shaved her the other night. And he cleaned up all of her, but it still comes off her in clumps after he does that. She laid right there and let him do that. She won't even let me give her 10 brush strokes. I'm gonna think you don't like me, Tally. I just might take that personally. This is done. That's done enough. No, it's not like the dishes. I washed the dishes, but they're drying. And now, since she's gonna sunbathe, so now that that is done, it is time for some of this to be done. That's the way it should be, right? That's what we need. What? I know, but what? You wanna come here? I can't read that way. What do you think, Tilly? Is this it? This is it. Addie, come get your fun. And as the cats have their own conversation, I'll let you guys know that I have several videos ready or almost ready. I kept trying to do it. I just wasn't doing very good at it. I would start and stop, so I would just run out of energy, then start and stop. And hopefully now I'm going to get back to doing it and getting all of it done. So I do have several videos done and or started and almost done. And I just need to get them uploaded now, which means a walk over to the other building. So that may happen tonight, or it may not. I haven't decided yet. It is a walk, but not even just the walking. It's sitting there for hours while the video uploads and doing everything with it. I really need to focus on a hot spot. I don't have a cup of coffee right there. How'd that happen? You don't know? You asking no? Yeah, my coffee, oh, I got a kitty cat right there. That works. My coffee cup is in the other room. Probably cold by now. And the coffee's all the way up there ready. Go get it for me? Tell her, Tilly. Let's go get it. Okay? And despite the fact that the cats won't get my coffee for me, I do love the apartment. I love being in here. I love everything about it. Wise words from a wise person. Chocolate doesn't ask silly questions. Chocolate understands. I think that just looks really nice right there. And it gives me a lot of extra space. And the cats have a really good idea. Tally's napping on the bed, and Addie is napping in her catmobile. Before I join them, I just wanted to let you know that's what's been happening. And more videos will be coming, I promise. I may be slow and inconsistent, but it'll happen. Thanks for watching. Take care, and toodles. I'm surprised I didn't spill it doing that. Thank you. Take care and toodles.